Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How was your day?
Very good. I can see like everything has changed, right? From
Everything
yesterday?
has changed. We moved. We're a little shifted over. You might see a different background. And what
Yes.
else is different?
Yes.
We have mugs.
Everything is different.
We are official.
With a map.
Everything's different with the mugs.
She's got gin and tonic though, and I have water, which you'll be able to
That just
see.
means vodka. That's fine. So what happened today? What are we telling people?
First happened the Vern Harnish talk.
Vern Harnish was here. We are so excited to have
Yeah.
him on the island. He's the author of Scaling Up. And what did we learn?
I would say I liked a lot about the idea that we need to read more, which seems very obvious, but he talked a lot about how some of the most important leaders read a lot, like 20, 30 books a year,
Yeah.
3 hours a day, like he said. Mark Cuban. So.
Mark Cuban reads 3 hours a day. He's had this ritual for years. Are you a big reader?
I'm a big reader. Not as much. You always have the feeling that you need to read more,
Yeah.
but
You gotta make that time.
yeah. But I compensated it by buying more books on Amazon. You know,
Right.
it feels.
The appearance
Just
of a
bought
reader.
exactly. I
Yeah.
just bought 10 books on Amazon. It feels good.
Nice. So what else did you learn?
I like the idea of of the list of the 25 people list, and it's a list that he was saying that you have to keep in mind 25 people that you would like for them to back your project or startup.
Yeah.
Right.
And do you just make the list, or what happens? Are you supposed to do something with that list?
No, Mathieu added that you should have them updated at least once every 3 months.
So just kind of a touch base, a little reach out.
Exactly.
This is what I'm up to.
Exactly.
How are you? How the kids?
Exactly.
I like it. I like it. Well, my favorite part of the day was we had amazing programming.
I should have asked, right?
All day.
What
It's fine.
was your favorite
We
part?
wanted to hear about Vern. We wanted to know what happened for Jordi. But my day, we had the startups go down to the sea, take a half-hour break in the middle of our really busy programming, and they wrote a postcard to their future self. So we asked them to talk about what they wanted to accomplish while they're here, and there's only 20 days, so you really want to make the most of it. And so we asked them to put down their sort of list of things they want to do personally and professionally, and so in 20 days they'll get their postcard back and they'll be able to read to see if their perspective shifted at all or if their goals changed just from this experience. So it was really fun to see everyone kind of immersed in that. It's great.
Yeah. And then we had Matteo Carenzo from Yese Talk.
Their founding partners do kind of a Q&A. That was really
Yes,
interesting.
that was like a big conversation.
Yeah, lots of questions. The startups were really eager to sort of
Yeah.
learn. We had anything from what's your favorite drink
Yes.
to how you should go about developing a relationship with your advisors.
Exactly. And we'll have images of that on the video, so you'll be able to see and
Yeah.
get a feeling of how the whole day has gone.
And the day's not done, so we're actually going to a party now with some of the local startups to have some local food, local drinks, and then one of the Menorca startups called Photo Pills is taking us. Where are they taking us?
Viniveca,
Viniveca, and
which
they're
is a
going.
really nice place near here, all full of small white houses. Really beautiful.
And what's special about tonight? Why are we going there?
I think they're showing us their app in a magical way with the
Yes.
full moon and
So really we're going to look to see if any of our startups are werewolves because it's a full moon tonight, so we're going to have them out by the moonlight. But Photo Pills also helps you take pictures at the most opportune time for a position, area with the sun and the moon. So we're going to take advantage of the full moon and see what happens.
yeah.
So for now, that's all we have for today, but you can follow us on Twitter at m_millennials. We're also on Instagram at Menorca Millennials, and we're also on Facebook.
And we'll try to go live at some point, but we're still not sure if it will be Periscope, iTalk, or YouTube.
Yep, we're gonna invite you in here, and right now we're working on our sign-offs for this. So we're gonna do an absolute rip-off of Anchorman for this round, and we're gonna say, keep it classy, Menorca.